face scans are no longer unusual to Chinese people. As you go to KFC to buy food, log in to mobile banking, check in at the airport, your face probably gets scanned many times a day.
支持刷脸的背后是中国领先的人脸识别技术。
The development of facial recognition began over 2 decades ago in the United States. Today, this technology is being used to analyze facial features such as hair color, the proportions of the main parts of the face, and so on to identify individual people. Due to the government's massive injections of funds, China's facial recognition technology leads the world by a large margin. Not only is it able to recognize individuals from recent photos, it can even identify people from old ones taken decades ago. SenseTime is a Chinese company that specializes in this technology.
人脸识别的技术在14年，我们突破了人眼的识别准确率。那达到这么一个超过人的一个能力之后，它就有一个非常潜在的一个很大的一个市场可以去做应用。
SenseTime's market value has already surpassed $200 million. Its market spans across a variety of business sectors such as retailers, banks, airports, etc. Yet its largest client is the Chinese government.
我们来问问，时刻不知不觉地被人监视是种什么样的感觉？
我不喜欢这种感觉，
很不舒服的感觉，
很害怕，觉得有一点不自在吧。
If you regularly walk the streets around cities in China, you can almost definitely say that you are being closely monitored. Whether at road intersections, public subway systems, or in shops, banks, or residential areas, China currently already uses hundreds of millions of cameras that have been installed over many years, establishing the largest, most extensive video surveillance system in the world. And with its increasing powerful facial recognition and use of big data technology, China's huge monitoring system has grown even more powerful. But how does this monitoring system work? Professor of Electronic Engineering at Tsinghua University Wang Shengjing said.
首先要解决就是在一幅场景里面或者图像上去找到人脸在什么地方。我们要对这个人脸呢进行关键点的定位。我们需要定位出他的眼角以及鼻尖、鼻翼和嘴角。描述完了以后呢，我们要去到库里面去做人脸的比对。
The database Professor Wang has mentioned refers to a large database of facial features. The more data is stored in this database, in other words, the more faces there are, the more functional the video surveillance system becomes. For example, if you've applied for an ID in China, the photo on the ID can be stored in the large database as a dataset and compared and measured against faces that were captured on surveillance videos.
度量完了以后，如果他们两个的这个特征的这种向量的距离小于某一个阈值的话，那我们就认为它是同一个人脸。
With their video surveillance system, which are the cameras, and a large database, the Chinese government can use facial recognition to conduct large-scale comprehensive monitoring. Even though facial recognition technology has been developing and implemented over many years, it wasn't until June 1st of 2017 that the relevant cybersecurity law on the collection of personal information went into effect. This law that imposes a variety of standards on network operators has not only failed to regulate the government and the police, but has instead given them a set of rights ranging from information collection to demands and punishments. CloudWalk is China's leading facial recognition monitoring brand. Their expertise lies in assisting the public security system to detect so-called early warnings.
那在预警阶段的话，我们会通过布在重点地区的这些摄像头，如果出现我们的公安的重点布控人员有出现，而且它的频率很高，通过它的一些行为，那么我们的系统通过大数据的这个模型的建立，就能做预测分析，是说它有可能有很强的这种的嫌疑那么要去做犯罪的行为。
So, what do people think about this issue of being monitored all the time?
我又没多少什么可以意识，他拍呗。
在这种监控存在情况下，给坏人以威慑，可以增加我们的安全感。
如果有这样的一种措施在保证，我想我应该是更开心的。
我觉得从社会治安的角度来说，我是比较认可这个行为的。
如果在一个公共的场合上，如果有监控的话，反而会觉得更安全一些。
我认为呢，就是说人们在生活当中呢，既有安全的问题，也有隐私的问题。但是当两者产生矛盾的时候呢，可能 对于中国人来说，可能更侧重于安全。
It seems that people understand the value of installing surveillance systems for the purpose of safety. But is safety the Chinese government's only goal? Recently, US-based Human Rights Watch exposed that the Chinese police are using big data to collect citizen information to crack down on so-called extreme dissidents, petitioners, and Uyghurs from southern Xinjiang. These so-called targets of stability maintenance worry as a result of facial recognition that they could face unfair circumstances more easily.
只要刷身份证的时候，我就会直接显示是极端人员，这样子就是极端上访的。你就是一下瞬间就会让人知道你是做什么的。你当自己的隐私都没办法去保障的时候，你更没办法谈安全了。
也许你还会问，那我出门戴墨镜、戴口罩，把脸全都遮起来，不就行了吗？
Good idea, but what you're thinking, of course, the government has also considered. In order to more effectively find someone amidst the vast ocean of people, while simultaneously developing facial recognition technology, the Chinese government started conducting research on sound and gait recognition. Both have attained the world's leading standards. According to Reuters, Chinese police conducted voice recognition experiments in Anhui province and by 2015 had already collected more than 70,000 voice samples. A company called Matrix Technology is also carrying out gait recognition development. According to a Xinhua news report, gait recognition simply observes walking posture, and within 50 meters, by the time one's eyes blink twice, cameras can accurately identify specific targets.
其实，在没有这些技术之前，你也是靠人力在做这样的事情啊。当然，有了技术以后，你的效率会更高。所以，我觉得最核心的问题不在于技术它是否会造成人们担心的这种顾虑。解决这些顾虑的关键，它并不是在技术公司啊。
安全、隐私，哪个更重要呢？有过不同经历的人，也许有不同的看法。无论如何，时时被人监控的滋味，是不是总是不太好过呢？
There's nothing wrong with the rapid development of science and technology, but judging from the Chinese government's consistent ways of depriving human rights, how biological recognition technology is applied has become a matter of great concern to those in the industry. The latest legislation puts no restrictions on the government. Under China's system, there's no oversight mechanism for government activities. High-end technology, as a result, has also become a high-end tool for violating human rights.
我不喜欢这种感觉，
很不舒服的感觉，
很害怕，觉得有一点不自在吧。